Hey, what's up, everyone? Retro Gaming Geek here. Welcome to a little Let's feature on Street Fighter 2, the original model. Not original model, the original title. And I have a special guest here with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm not sure if for many people who don't know me. I, I I'm called Esper. I also do some videos with Yutashi Donagani.
Yeah, I've basically known him for like 3 or 4 years. No, yeah, about 3 years. And
Yeah, pretty much.
I figure with my YouTube now out of dormancy, I figure this would be a cool collab video. I'm just gonna double check with the controls with player 2. Okay, yeah, they're good. Alright, so you want to give it a shot?
Yep. All right, let's do this.
Alright, so game start. This is the Super NES version. Um, so nothing special. Pet start, quick. Okay. Here comes a new challenger. So, yeah, it's basically a standard set of 8. So, going with Ken.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a pretty easy one to jump in. He and Ryu. Oh, hold on. There we go. I haven't put too much time into this version, so I'm a little new.
How do you throw?
I believe it's the A button on Super for this version, or the R button. You got me. Yeah, I own Super Street Fighter 4 on PS3. I recently lent it to him, and he's gotten quite good at the game, and it's showing already. I think. I'm Ryu. He's currently Ken.
How do you do a Hadouken?
It's the same inputs, just a little. It's an older Street Fighter game. But this was not the only iteration of the Street Fighter 2 line. There was also Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, uh, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. There's just like there were like 5 or 6 different types. Okay, so I guess if I lose, I as one character. Wait, can I actually? I can actually choose back as Ryu. That's awesome. So I'm gonna guess this is also how the arcade two-player mode would work in Super Street Fighter 4. Oh, this is what the stage you would normally find E Honda on. Um, Booyah! Gotcha!
Oh, I was just pressing buttons to be honest with you.
Yeah, this one, the second entry is definitely better than the first one. We might be able to show it sometime in a later entry. But this is definitely not even very polished, even by today's standards. But considering this game came out about 91, this isn't half bad. Got me that time. I think I'm going to try out a new character. Not just for this entry, but overall.
So is the audio being automatically recorded?
Yeah, because it's just going to be kind of quieter.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll try out Zangief.
I'm gonna continue playing with Ken as usual.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna take a moment here. What I can. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Bit of an unexpected interruption. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to leave the volume a lot lower because of how I have to record this.
Oh, dizzy.
Yeah, you are ditzy.
Oh,
First time playing as Zangief, and I took you out. I don't even know any of his combos, like if any of his special moves. He is a heavyweight, though.
yeah, he is.
I mean, you can tell that just from looking at him. So, Super Street Fighter 4 was the one that got you into the series, correct?
Yep, for the PS3, but I might pick it up for the 360.
Yeah, and actually, probably the most ones. If you hit start, you can actually throw them back in. Yeah. I would actually might recommend like Ultra Street Fighter 4 because it has um, even more characters that you can play as.
Mm.
So, you know, well, you did the. Well, I can't recall its actual name, but many fans refer to it as Hurricane Kick. How? How did Ryu lift such a heavy weight? Get I. Ah. You know, you don't have to be so quiet.
No, I just don't know what to say, dude. But for all, for all you out there, we wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, since this will probably be the last episode I upload before probably even the new year, it might also then give me time to pay out the money to get the better software. Whoa! How did you guys did you say that? There was not a bar left on my health bar, yet I was still alive. That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I'm gonna try as a new character though. I'll go as Guile. Have you ever heard of the Street Fighter 2 animated series?
Yeah, I think you showed it to me before, or mentioned it, or showed me like a clip of it, or something like that.
Yeah, it's surprisingly not a bad show for it being a video game based adaptation about people punching each other or throwing odd fireballs. Where did they connect the chest of the lower part of there?
What?
Nah, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this game is. You can still feel its age. But honestly, I can at least play this version as opposed to Street Fighter or Fighting Street, as some later ports were called. I'm gonna try as Ken because I remember hearing at least at the time Ken had he was pretty much like a sprite swap of Ryu.
Uh, uh,
Oh, excuse me.
Wait, how do you do the Hadouken? I can't remember.
Quarter circle punch. Basically, quarter circle down direction you're facing punch.
Like that?
Yep. I kept getting confused with being Ryu, to be honest. um, Interestingly enough, the Street Fighter 2 ports started only on Sega Genesis, not Sega Genesis, Super NES, but soon actually moved to, also got releases on Sega Genesis. I think it was because of Nintendo's strict marketing limitations of the time. Because they pretty much inserted like clauses into their agreements where you won't be able to develop and release games officially on Nintendo platforms if you release it for an opposing platform, which I think is stupid. I mean, I think it should be whether or not you want the system would work well for your game that you're developing. If it doesn't work well, then no harm done. I'm glad it's kind of changed now, though. Unless, like, something in the case like Bayonetta 2, where Nintendo's kind of like the only company that would actually give him a basically,
Yeah, and if you guys haven't heard of Bayonetta, really good gaming franchise, you guys should give it a shot.
yeah, even I've given it a shot, and apparently there's even a new entry coming in out on the
Bayonetta 3.
yeah on Nintendo Switch. Uh, but who knows? It might if it proves to be successful enough, it might come out on other systems. I don't know.
Who am I?
But you gotta press start actually.
Okay.
Now you can choose the character.
I'll go with. Who are you again?
I'm Ken.
I'll go with Ryu.
And there's not too much to show with Street Fighter, honestly, because pretty much it's a fighting game and nothing more.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're kind of beginners at Street Fighter.
Yeah, so if you got any of you guys are
For all those Street Fighter pros out there, I was like, "Oh, what noobs?" It's like,
well, yeah, it is true.
It's
We
like,
are.
but just kind of cut us some slack.
I mean, I've had a little more experience than Jaden because I've played it a little longer, and I was the one who brought him to the Street Fighter.
Well, the first time I played as Ryu was actually in Smash 4, actually.
Yeah, but that's not.
But I didn't actually play Street Fighter until last week or something.
Well, we kind of played it a little bit on the 3DS version, but we were both had to beat Ryu on I think it was the training stage.
Yeah,
So
but
it kind of.
but it sucks. But in the actual what was I gonna say? The actual two-player component on Super Street Fighter, not Super Street Fighter, the Super Street Fighter 4 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Can you actually choose your character, or is it just Ryu?
In like the multiplayer.
Yep.
Not well. You can if if both players actually have
the game.
Yeah. If you're just doing download play, both players are limited to in their options. I mean, I couldn't even pick any other character besides Ryu, and I own the game. But yeah, at the same time, you got to consider the fact that it was a launch title for the 3DS, so they they probably would have been able to. I mean, something like Mario Kart 7, even if you're playing in download play, you can the player who owns the game can at least choose their character and customize their card. The download player is limited to Shy Guy and the basic card.
Yeah.
But that was released in December of that year, and the 3DS was released February, March, depending on where you were. But as of right now, if you guys are really wanting to give Street Fighter a shot and you have never played it for whatever reason, the 3DS version is on sale until January 2nd for normally it's $20, but you can actually pick it up for like $7.89 or something like that. About 60% off if it's a normal price. So if you guys want to pick up the 3DS version on the cheap, I'd recommend that version. I mean, it's not bad, just lower resolution and all that, but it's not bad. It's still really good entry. If you guys enjoy it, probably get like the PS3 or Xbox 360 version or something like that. But if you're a beginner like we are, it's a good one to jump in with. 35 a character of about 35 characters for the roster, and then good 2-player mode if both players are the game. I don't know too many people who own it, but it's a surprisingly faithful port of the home console version. Blanca has always been a weird little guy.
Yeah, the only time I seen Blanca was like Street Fight, the original Street Fighter 2. Well, not the arcade version, but just the one that was ported on to the Super Nintendo.
The one we're playing now,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he's also in Super Street Fighter 4 because, all 8 of the original Street Fighter 2 characters are
Yeah,
there.
if it was one thing I liked what they brought to Street Fighter was the super moves and the ultra combos.
Yeah, they added a lot more complexity to the game itself. But yet didn't make it feel like it's a terrible game by any means. I mean, this game is still pretty playable. I mean, we're easily able to play it. I've actually never really played as Dalcine. Ugh, and it's showing.
Yeah. And I think I know why you never played as him.
Why?
Probably because, like you don't know his moveset and stuff.
Yeah, but that's oh yeah, that's another thing that's awesome about the Street Fighter 4 line, like Super Street Fighter 4 on 3DS or PS3 or anything like that. You can actually look up their combo moves, and learn them if you're new to the game. That's basically if I pick a new character, I kind of look at some of their basic moves and try practicing them as I fight. That's actually how I got to master Ryu. We probably won't go much longer because, this is just a fighting game.
Yeah, and there's really not much to like commentate about.
Yeah, because you're pretty much kicking someone's butt out. I jeez, Honda is well, he is a sumo wrestler, so I guess that's a thing too.
Yeah.
Round 2, fight! I believe Honda is also, yeah, Japanese, actually, yeah, because I think that's where sumo wrestling has originated.
Yeah, you win this one. I think he's just hard to fight against.
One more round and then we call it there.
Yeah, I guess.
You'll have to hit start.
I'm just gonna change my character real quick. I'll go Ken.
Oh, gee, obvious product placement, Capcom in the background. And I'm surprised we're not seeing like Mega Man in the background or anything.
Imagine Mega Man and Street Fighter.
Actually, that is a thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, a Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. It's a fan game, but it was officially licensed by Capcom, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I believe it's free to download for Windows. I don't think it's on Macs, but it's not like it's impossible to run it on Mac. You just need to have something called Wineskin. Yeah, that sounds like a bar drink, but it allows you to run Windows files perfectly on a Mac. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this Let's feature. We might do more things like this, maybe have a few more guest characters, but
And if you like this video, don't forget to give a like, comment, and subscribe.
well, if you guys want to,
Yeah, if you want to.
and there'll be like an end card where you can, if you're on supported devices, you can have a link straight to Esper's channel, and for the for like iPad users, that's not an option. So we can I'll put the link, also put the link down in the description. So thank you guys for tuning in,
All
and
right, see you guys.
it's awesome having you here.
Oh, no problem.